Hey guys, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, and we've just seen 8.5 dropped down onto the main release. So my game is now version 8.5, but unfortunately it doesn't include all the changes that we've seen come in. We're not going to get a lot of the new creatures, we're not going to see the new moon types, but it's okay, I'm not too upset. We're sort of coming towards the sort of end of this particular Let's Play series anyway. So I figure let's carry on and finish it off, and then we'll see what happens after that. So I did have an episode pre-recorded, but I didn't want to release an episode after the release of 8.5 that was recorded in 8.2. So I'm just going to sort of let parts of it play in the background here while I catch you guys up to what's going on. So I explored the entire planet, basically. That was going to be this episode until Elion announced 8.5 was coming out today, but it wasn't overly eventful. Mostly the exciting stuff was just me flying around in the nightshade, nailing drones with absolute savagery. But that's nothing new. Yeah. But I was going around the planet and exploring that and placing auto miners everywhere, basically. So that was that. I also went off and warped over to the planet with the Arestrum and Zirconium, and I did a bunch of mining over there and got a ton of Arestrum and Zirconium, and then brought that back to the base. So there we are. You're all caught up, but let me show you some of the updates I've done to the base. So I've added a few constructors here in the manufacturing wing of the base, as you can see. We've got the two that were here before. I've dedicated this one to manufacturing O2, although it's not doing anything at the moment. Miscellaneous, that's probably my primary constructor. These two are cranking out fusion cells as fast as they can, which is excellent. And I've earmarked these other ones to basically do ammunition types. So we've got projectile, missile ammo, artillery ammo, and energy-based ammo, so plasma and lasers. So once I start filling these boxes up some more, and they're already looking fairly tidy, we've got plenty of oxygen. The water is empty because that's all actually running through those constructors to produce fuel packs, the fusion cells. The other thing is as well, I've added a few furnaces where, well, you know, in the furnace section. So I've labeled these. So S for silicon, that's actually now done, so I can turn you off. Copper, you're done, you're already off anyway. So I need to move all this stuff to the relevant boxes. The Zask is still actually just about to fill up. Cobalt's done, you can turn off. SA for Sathium, still going. Arestrum, I think you've maxed out. Yeah, so I need to collect you. Iron, still going, still room. Neodymium, done. So yeah, I do need to move all these around a bit, so I'll just get the Arestrum going again. There's only three left to produce. Wow, that's what I could take for now. But yeah, I mean, that's still got a fair... That's how much I mined on that planet. Basically, I thought, let's go there. Let's actually make a trip of it. I mined for hours. A bunch of Arestrum out. So this Arestrum will go into the missile and energy. I think artillery takes it as well. Well, hang on, I just need to make sure I have actually unlocked everything, because I use blueprints so much I forget that I need to unlock these things. Artillery. So I need to unlock these weapon systems in order to be able to make the ammo for them. Artillery. Yeah, that's the hover one's done at least. You'll notice as well what they've done. They've sort of they've grouped together a lot of the turrets now. When you place them, they're just projectile turrets or rocket turrets, especially for CVs. So projectile turrets, you see. So RT turrets, they take what have we got here? Artillery shell HV, 160 missile. They take a Arestrum gel. So we definitely need some Arestrum gel in here. So let's put two in these each. That should keep them going for a while. Missiles will need them as well, because missiles, they take just the regular ones. That magnesium powder Promethean, that's fine. But the homing ones, Arestrum gel, Yeah, we need to put some in here as well. I'm basically going to fill these constructors up with exactly the materials they require to produce the ammunition type that they're dedicated to. All of them require a restroom at some level. So, and then everything else, the rest goes in the boxes. So I'll do that. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. Why have I got this? Oh yeah, I think I picked that up from a drone I shot down. And why have I got these rocket launchers here? What the devil? So one thing I want to put at the end of this room is 2 deconstructors. I don't think I need 2, but I'm going to put 2 there anyway, just for symmetry purposes. So let's have a look. Oh, hello. What are we short on here? That looks like cobalt. I'm going to say cobalt. Everything capacitor device. Hang on. Copper we got. Zask in the restroom we got. Days. Cobalt, silicon for days, copper for days. No, iron. Iron and cobalt, I think. Maybe... yeah, iron and cobalt. That's fine. We've got iron. And we got cobalt. And we got plenty in the furnaces as well. So that's all good. You guys can go in there. That's fine. So, this new deconstructor component. Do I need to unlock that? I probably do. They've moved around all these tech trees and stuff, so they're all a bit different. Deconstructor, there we go. Let's unlock you. Now, deconstructor. Can I have 2 of you, please? On. There we go. We'll let those guys build. So, I've got some SV blocks, some rocket ammo. We've got ammo. Oh yeah, missiles. There we go. Let's try to sort all this out. Tent does not go in there. Keep all of that. Alright, so the other thing I've done... let me just try and fly to the other side of the base. I've still got the Pioneer. I still haven't managed to bring in the Naginata. I still actually need to update it. I think I really need to re-bring it back in again. There we go. Yeah. So plastic, that's easy enough. The Sathium is the bastard here really, because I got 40,000. I'm halfway, but I don't have that much Sathium. I'm going to have to go. I have got the auto miners running on the Sathium. If I look here, I have waypointed all of them. It's an absolute mess. If I hit F6, it's chaos. There's a Sathium deposit there. I've got an auto miner on that one. I've got another one on those 2 there as well. So I've got 3 auto miners going on Sathium right now. The farm is up and running. You can't see all the plants because they don't render in unless I get closer. So, but yeah, it goes all the way back. All the way back. They're still growing. But yeah, that is a lot of ration packs right there. And corn and stuff for producing plastic, plant fiber for nitrocellulose. You can't produce any more emergency rations because we haven't got any buds. So that's fine. I'm just waiting for buds. But there we go. That's, yeah. The farm's in. The constructors are in. The furnaces are in. So we are in full sort of resource production phase now. And it is just a case of almost just sort of waiting until we can actually produce enough resources. And I've got my tent on me because I've been using my little TARDIS tent here. Although what I found, quite annoyingly, is where I've placed my base on the South Pole, because it looked like it had the most daylight, judging by the arc of, you know, the daylight nighttime, and it looked like there was barely any daylight on the North Pole. So we settled on the South Pole, didn't we? Remember that? Yeah. The actual clock in the top right corner doesn't account for that, and according to that, there's barely any daylight down here. So I don't know if that's impacting my solar panels, but the fact that I never seem to have any solar energy suggests to me it probably is. So even though the tilt of the planet is in favor of the South Pole, the solar energy I'm getting is not reflecting that. So that might be an issue. Might be a bug or an oversight or something. There we go, 2 just deconstructed. I'm going to turn these off for now to save power. That might be an oversight. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've noticed that as well. If you've settled on any other planets with an inverted tilt, i.e. the South Pole gets more daylight than sun. Does the clock, you see where it says sun up in 107? I'm in midday sun right now, according to the map. Now look at this. I'm in direct sunlight, but that clock says, oh no, you're not going to get sunrise until another hour, you know, by which time, you know, it'll probably be here, the nighttime line, I guess, and then it will set within a few minutes again. I have very long night times according to the clock, basically. Anyway, so that's us updated. I've been in creative mode a lot to update some of my builds. I've updated the Pioneer, although obviously that's going to be different. I've updated the Naginata as well, so when I bring that in, it'll have all the nice new mod cons and stuff like that. Still won't have any weapons on it because we're going to do that actually when we bring it in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much up to date. So I think rather than waiting and making you guys sit through a lot of sort of waiting around and brewing and distilling of resources and things like that, like I said, mainly it's the Sathium that I'm waiting on. That's, I mean, even if I get this lot here, turn you off, I'll have to make another run to the auto miner. If I chuck all this into the factory now, you know, we're still 20,000 short. So, yeah. Basically, you have to sort of just wait around. I could use the TARDIS tent to speed up time again and fill those auto miners up once more. Well, let me see. Have I got any more of that combat steel left? I do. Do I want to use it? Well, what else am I going to use it for? How much does that give me? 64. So I'm still 16,000 short. Alright, so, yeah. That's what I'm waiting on at the moment. It's just brewing that. So, I'm not going to make you guys watch through it, sit through it. So I'll be back with a Naginata. So here she is, the Naginata, and yeah, you can see what I mean when I said that it kind of dwarves the Pioneer and it dwarves the base as well. Yeah, they built this sort of platform and base to exacting sort of dimensions of this beast. And there we go. Well, ladies and gents, is the Naginata. That is her sexy butt. And that is the ship we're going to be using to stomp on all of our foes from here on out. Now, she is completely unarmed at this stage, so I do need to build some turrets, and we need to kit her out. So let's crack on with it. So I've got the constructor working away on turrets and weaponry, and I need to get the constructors here. Ooh, hello, cheeky. Working away on its ammunition. So we're gonna need everything basically. We're gonna need 15 mil, ton of that. Let's crank that out. We're gonna need some 30 mil. I haven't set up the other constructor, so I'm just going to chuck them both into that one for now. Yeah, I'm going to line up all the missiles and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to put any artillery on the Naginata. There isn't anywhere for it to go. I mean, I could probably rejig the armor too, put some artillery on there. But I'm going to put all retractable turrets on there, and I think it will look pretty sweet. I've just noticed as well, the maximum mount placeable has gone up. Rocket turrets. I can have 10 missile turrets on this damn thing. Hell yeah! So, here we go. We are going to be outside, so I need to keep an eye on my oxygen, because I'm going to have to use the drone here. Mind you, did I? I did. So, as soon as I landed this thing, I think I put oxygen. I did. Let's turn the... oh, that's the power. Let's turn that back on. Oxygen on. And now I'm stood... Oh, now I'm stood in O2. Yeah, there we go. So, I won't suffocate to death. It's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to do full retractable turrets on here. Oh my god, we're already losing contact with the drone. And this is all combat steel here. You're going to lose some texturing as well, which is slightly irritating, but it's alright. So retractable rocket turret and flak turrets are now grouped together. So let's put rockets. And does that mean I can have 10 rockets and just opt out of flak altogether? I could have 6 rockets and 4 flak, for example. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to do with the drone. I do really wish they would up the range of the drone, because it's just so pathetic. When you're dealing with a ship this size, you really do with something that goes a little bit longer without absolutely freaking out. I think I'm going to lose contact with it in this one. Right, we have rocket turrets. How cool is that? So out of the 10, oh, I didn't place that one there. There we go. So yeah, 6 rocket turrets on the top. That's so cool. I put 4 flak somewhere. I got 4 slots on the top of the ship there. I figured because only certain turrets will work in atmosphere, I'm going to put the miniguns and cannon turrets on the underside here, and the rest sort of on the top side. So when it's on planet or it's flying over a POI, for example, it will it'll be able to shoot down. Now let's see if we can get out of the hangar bay. This is the hangar bay of the Naginata. I'll give you guys a quick tour once I've finished arming her. Damn it, I can't even make it out of the hangar bay. Let's try that. Come on, drone. Let's work together now. Let's work together. You son of a... Oh! So rubbish. It's pathetic. There we go. We managed to escape just about. Oh dear. Alright, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter the flaks around a bit. So let's have a retractable flak. And we're going to have 4 of those. Are you kidding me? How am I going to get on top of this damn thing to place these turrets? I tell you what I'm going to have to do. I am going to have to... can I get out? Yeah. You have to enlist the services of, you know, the old Fable. Look at what they've done with all the weapons now. They look all a bit weird. Because, I'll turn the nightshade on here. Let's go into outside view, I'll show you. You've probably seen this on my update video, but if I turn weapons and turrets on, oh snap! It's pretty cool. And actually, having them off like that, I suppose, means you can't accidentally shoot them. Alright, let's see if we can squeeze out here. But yeah, this is ridiculous. So I can't use the drone to go around and do stuff on this ship. I have to like use an SV to go do my business basically. But it's good because the nightshade is ideal. She quite happily just hovers there while I go and do stuff. So it's all good. No, reload, stand by. Why didn't I arm the ship in creative mode and bring it in fully armed? I suppose it's so that you have a choice. You can do with it as you please. Actually, I'm going to put the flags in the back. So lasers, I'm guessing we got retractable plasmas. Hell yeah. Boom. So this thing is going to be pretty well armed. Pretty damn well armed. We're going to have plasmas, lasers, flak, cannon, minigun, rockets for days. 2 plasmas on top. And they're all retractable. Since they got extra hit points, extra armor. On the front there, I usually reserve those for like multi-turrets and drills, but I don't think I'm going to use them, so I think I'm going to put cannons and minis on the front there. So these bad boys are going to be lasers. And then what we got? We got 4 on the underside. Oh damn. So these are our, let's get rid of these sentries, I don't need these just yet. Right. So I need retractable cannons. So cannon, retractable minis, mini. And we can go around to the other side now. Good old nightshade, eh? You know, hovers perfectly. So same on this side, we've got 1 flak flanked by 2 lasers. And then same again on the underside, 2 cannons, 2 minis. So we've got a mini, cannon, and that should leave us 4 more placeables, which is ideal. This thing is so armed to the teeth. It's brilliant. 4 more placeables for the front, which is the sort of hanger guards, I guess call them. So we need to, again, retractable in here as well. Probably gonna have to paint all of these guys. So we can have a mini. That's a cannon, isn't it? Let's have a mini on the underside. Like that. And a cannon on the top side, like that. And we need to do the same on the other side. Ooh, easy, tiger. Ooh, right, yeah, turned auto brake off for some reason. Cannon on the top, minigun on the bottom. Bingo. There we go. We've actually got 2 plasma cannons that we haven't placed as well. I'm not sure where we're going to put those. Might be able to think of something. I don't even think they're really needed. So the pièce de résistance is in these holes here. We can put our laser cannons. There we go. So I could put some sentries down. I might do that later. But let's park the nightshade for a second. Well, what I want to do... it's going to be really difficult to see. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Hang on. Can I hit... that's the nightshade. Damn it. Naginata, turrets and weapons off. Zoom out a bit. Hang on, let's see if we can see it. Sorry, excuse my squeaky mouse. That's the nightshade. Turrets and weapons on. Oh wait, that's turned them on for the nightshade. God damn it. That's still the nightshade. Ah, son of a bitch. Hang on. That's the Naginata. So if I go out and look there, then still the Naginata. Turrets and webheads. Hell yeah! Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, turrets and weapons off. Everything goes in, retracts in, and then the ship looks completely and utterly unarmed, just like it did when I brought it in. And the only thing obviously is that I need to paint it a bit. I need to put some sentry guns around some places. But other than that, it's good to go. It's good to go. Well, I need to load it up. There's lots of loading and stuff as well. So what I'm going to do now, and this is... So the Naginata is going to be definitely the biggest thing I'm going to bring in, right? And considering how quickly I was able to actually get the last of that Sathium from those 3 auto miners with my TARDIS tent, I don't think I'm going to have any problem bringing in any more stuff. So let's see. I wanted to bring in the Crusader Mark II HV. So that was my next project. It's gonna be awesome. So that thing, like I said before, I think you might have seen the Crusader. if you've been with me for a while, the Crusader Mark II is a completely different animal. Well, no, it's not a completely different animal. It's a breed of Crusader, but it's like the Crusader but on acid or something. Anyway, I'm gonna be building that, and it does fit into the Naginata here, and we're gonna basically just go and roam around planets and blow the crap out of everything we see. And any sort of patrol vessels we come along, space stations we come along the way, we're gonna blow the crap out of those as well. So anyway, let's have a quick tour of the Naginata, and then let's call it an episode. So this is the main hangar bay. Let me just power on power save here. So we got some light. So this is main hangar bay. I've sort of decoed it with these like claw runners on the top, fuel tanks and random piping and stuff. This is the switch that controls the front doors and the ramp. And here we've got a constructor room with more construction capacity than we know what to do with. There's also storage behind each of the constructors there. This is our first engineering deck. We've got gravity and generators, offline protection because it was a PvP build originally. We go up to our first floor. We have a garden, more than sufficient to grow the corn and stuff we might need to replenish some ammunition on the fly. Storage and ammo, armor, sorry, repairs, O2, fridges, food processors, lots of storage, and captain's quarters, of course, complete with a bed, shower, and all sorts of stuff. Extra little bits of storage in there, locker room or wardrobe, however you want to play it. Med chamber in here. If we go straight across, engineering deck number 2, this is where our warp core is. So our main warp drive with plenty of radiation. We've got fuel tanks in behind these shuttered doors, RCSs and generators tucked over there. Down here is our ammo storage base, separated nicely to prevent chain reactions, and at the end we've got another bunch of secondary generators as well. There is more generators on this ship than you need, basically, in case we get some blown up or whatever. It's identical on the other side as well. It's we go up to this level, we come to our crew lounge and a third engineering deck, but through this door quickly we've got oxygen storage either side of here, and this is our primary fuel tank area. These are chain reactable, but it's fine because there is redundancies for days. We saw the fuel tanks down in engineering as well. We go into our secondary engineering area. We have a shutter door access to one of our primary rear thrusters, and these loop round to another fuel storage area. And then finally, almost finally, this is our primary bridge. This is our cruising around bridge. This is what we would use if we were not going to be in any kind of combat danger. Mostly just deco, nothing special. Through here, however, we have our combat bridge. This is our battle bridge. This is where we would come if we were going into battle. This is the most heavily armored section of the ship. Has its own life support systems independent of everything else. There we go. That's the Naginata. If we have a look from outside, that's how big the bloody thing is. So yeah, it's a pretty nice ship. It is on the workshop. You guys are welcome to download it and stuff. I'll put a link down in the video description down below so you can enjoy. But yeah, she's pretty good, and I've put her into combat before, and she takes an absolute beating. Now the only problem with the Naginata is I built it before I knew about lag shots and stuff like that, so it doesn't have any lag shot protection. But even without that, I mean, she's done pretty well. I took her into a fight. She lost all of her turrets eventually against a much bigger ship, and she only lost 4 fuel tanks, I think, plus the turrets. The rest was just armor, so it did its job. Did its job very nicely. There we go. That is the Naginata. That is an episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Next episode, like I say, we'll try and put this thing into some combat. I'll try and get that Crusader in for the next episode as well, and we'll do some fun POI stuff. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.